What is up, Sober fam? Morris from Sober Movement here. Super excited to reveal our very first video, the introduction of our founders. Please be sure to subscribe to us if you haven't done so already, and help share the video to help spread the word on sobriety as a lifestyle. All right, without further ado, here we go.
Where do I look? Do you look this direction? This direction? What the f is this? My name is Darren. I've been sober since November 21st, 2011.
What inspired you to get sober?
I was at my breaking point. I was miserable, I was depressed, I didn't want to live anymore. And eventually I hit my rock bottom, and I was willing to finally give it 100%. For so long, I wanted recovery. I was willing to put one foot in, but I always had one foot out. And I was finally ready to put both feet completely in.
What was the motivation behind Sober Movement?
Motivation behind Sober Movement was, Kevin started an encouragement page, and we had a great community of people when we got sober, and it's something that we just wanted to give away for everybody. And we just wanted to grow it. We wanted people to be able to network, to communicate with each other, and just be able to have some sort of a place to go where they can, talk about what's going on in their recovery.
What do you do for your recovery?
For my recovery, I have a home group that I go to on a weekly basis. I have a Bible study that I attend on a weekly basis with other guys in recovery. And I help put on sober events for youth out in our community as well. And other than that, I just try to make myself available, for the addict that's still struggling. I have my phone plugged into a helpline where I'm able to take calls for someone that's struggling. And, that phone goes off pretty often, all throughout the day. And other than that, it's just being back into life. Life's fully in session. I have a full-time job. I have full-time relationships. And, I have something that's worth not giving it away anymore.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time, I like to make up for all the lost time that I created in my drinking and drugging. I had a lot of hobbies growing up, and they all got pushed to the wayside when I was using drugs. And they all came back. I love snowboarding, wakeboarding. I have a motorcycle that I love riding. And most of all, I just have quality relationships and friendships that I've never had before. I always thought that I had friends growing up. But once I got in recovery, I really started learning about what quality friendships are about. And, I'm able to spend a lot of my time with those friends. And, I have the best quality relationship that I have with my family today. And thankfully, I'm able to spend a good amount of time with them as well.
If you could say one thing to the person still struggling, what would it be?
If I could say one thing to the person still struggling, it's to just know that you're worth it. To know that you can do recovery. We all feel like we have obstacles and hurdles and all these different things that hit us when we're trying to get sober. But we can't use them as excuses. If we give it 100%, life's gonna get better. We just continue to take that action. Things can't happen but get better in your life. So you just keep pushing forward. Recovery is worth it, and so are you.
My name's Kevin, and I've been clean and sober since December 12th.
Dude, are you sober?
My name's Kevin, and I've been clean and sober since December 12th, 2011.
What inspired you to get sober?
I tried millions of times on my own, and it never worked out. And I was in and out of rehabs, and up until my last round in rehab, I got in trouble using, and I was sitting in a chair in the hallway thinking I was getting kicked out, and I had my moment of clarity, and something greater than me, just hit me, and I knew that I was done, and since then, I've been clean and sober.
What was the motivation behind Sober Movement?
I was scrolling through Instagram one day, and I kept coming across the before and after fitness pictures, which I love to see and are really inspirational. And I thought to myself, well, it'd be a great thing to see something similar with people in recovery. And so I created the Sober Movement page on Instagram, and started gathering a following. And I turned to my best friend Darren, who got sober around the same time as I did, and said, look, let's try to do something with this. And we turned it into a nonprofit, and we started getting an even bigger following. And it's been a long time coming, but we're finally making strides, and we're very excited for what the future holds for us.
Briefly explain what you do for your recovery.
I try to attend my home group as much as I can. I currently have a full-time job. I'm in grad school working towards getting my MBA. I have a girlfriend who supports me, in every way. My support group I always keep in touch with, my friends, my family. Another thing is, when I first got sober, I weighed around 220 pounds, and I thought to myself, well, what other things do I not feel good about myself? And that was one of them. So I started going to the gym, I started eating healthy, and today I weigh a healthy 160 pounds, and I still keep that part of my routine as well.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
Again, I like to work out, but I also love being outside, whether it's hiking, snowboarding, wakeboarding, or just, enjoying scenery. I love hanging out with my girlfriend, my friends, my support group, my family. I just love living life and enjoying it for what it is, because when I was using, I wasn't doing any of that. I was just basically existing.
If you could say one thing to the person still struggling, what would it be?
To not give up, not lose hope, because I'll tell you personally, sobriety is so worth it, and you are too.
Perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, there you have it, our two founders. Absolutely amazing people, love hearing their stories, and they have a ton more to share. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out our Facebook page, and like us on Instagram. We're always looking for some fresh new content ideas. If you have any you're willing to share with us, please be sure to send it to our email, which is included in the description below. Keep that sobriety game tight. Until next time.